start off with, we're going to make a table of x and y values. And because 3 is in the numerator, the values we're going to use are -3, -1, and -1/2. And we're also going to use +3, +1, and +1/2. The reason why 3 and -3 are chosen is because the numerator is 3. We don't have to worry about getting as many fractions in. Ignoring all the pluses and minuses in there, our parent function would have been y equals 3 over x. So if I take my x value of -3, plug it in for x in this parent function, I have 3 divided by -3, and that's -1. Plug in -1 for x, 3 divided by -1 is -3. Plug in -1/2 for x, 3 divided by -1/2 is -6. So those are the first 3 y values. If we plug in 3 for x, it's 1. Plug in 1 for x, it's 3. Plug in 1/2 for x, 3 divided by 1/2 is 6. Those are the 6 points for the parent function. Now we're going to move it. Because of this x minus 4 down in the denominator, that's going to shift it. This -4 is attached right after the x, so it's going to apply to the x values. We do the opposite of what it says, so we're actually going to be adding 4 onto all of those x values. So those are the new x values. Again, this x minus 4 makes it shift right by 4. The other alteration we have in this problem is this +2 at the end. It's not right next to the x. It's just added on at the very end of it. This is going to affect the y's. It's going to make all of the y values go up by 2. In other words, add 2 onto all of these y values. And we have those 6 points to graph. So here's all 6 of the points on the graph. Because everything shifted to the right by 4, we don't have a vertical asymptote at x equals 0. It was shifted right by 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is our vertical asymptote. And the equation of that vertical asymptote is x equals 4. And because all of the y values shifted up by 2, we don't have a horizontal asymptote at y equals 0. We go up 1, 2, and we have a horizontal asymptote right there at y equals 2. Now as you look at all those points, it should start approaching those asymptotes as you go further to the left and also further to the right. So, asymptotes in our graph for the equation of y equals 3 over x minus 4 plus 2.